So you're trying to land a sterile processing externship, and you already know just how competitive it can be. Well, today we're going to skip the usual advice about online applications and dive right into some proactive strategies that will actually get your foot in the door. Let's get right to it. Does this look a little too familiar? You know the feeling, right? You've done all the coursework, you are ready for that hands-on experience, but you just find yourself, well, waiting, hitting refresh on the job boards, just hoping something, anything will pop up. It's a frustrating game to play, but what if there was a much better way? And this right here is the whole idea behind what we're talking about today. This quote from Chris Grosser, it's basically our new mantra. We are completely shifting our mindset from passively waiting for opportunities to actively, creating them. It's all about taking control of your career right from the very beginning. All right, so let's jump into the first play in our new playbook. Strategy number 1 is all about something pretty simple, picking up the phone. We're calling it the direct call. It's straightforward, it's powerful, and it will immediately set you apart from everyone else. Okay, so here's the game plan. First, just start calling hospitals in your area. Quick tip, try calling mid-morning, maybe on a Tuesday or Wednesday. Things can be a little less crazy then. Ask to be connected with the sterile processing department manager. Now, your goal isn't just to ask for a job. It's to introduce yourself, build a little connection. Then you can ask if they happen to have any internship programs. You're getting on their radar before a position is even advertised. And hey, another pro tip for you. Do a little research on the specific certifications that hospital prefers and just mention you're working towards them. It really shows you've done your homework. So here's why this works so well. A direct phone call just screams initiative. It proves you're not just another name in a long list of emails. It shows that you are a serious, motivated candidate who's willing to go that extra mile. And trust me, that's exactly the kind of person managers are looking to hire for their team. And hey, don't just take my word for it. Here's the data that really backs this up. Take a look at this. A whopping 80% of hospitals prefer interns who are proactive. So this isn't just some nice idea, it's exactly what hiring managers are actively looking for. Your initiative lines up perfectly with what they want. Ready to level up? Let's move on to strategy 2, which really builds on that first point. We're calling this one the in-person visit. Because if a phone call gets your name on a list, a personal visit makes your name unforgettable. Now the plan here is super simple but incredibly effective. First, dress professionally. Think business casual. Bring a nice, clean, physical copy of your resume. The absolute key here is to not just drop it off and run. Ask if the manager has just 2 minutes and then ask an intelligent question about their department. Something like, I was reading about your hospital's amazing low infection rates, and I was curious what role your department plays in that. It shows genuine curiosity. And you've got to follow up. Always send a brief thank you email within 24 hours. It keeps you top of mind. I mean, just think about the impact here. An email, it can be deleted. A resume can get buried in a stack, but a face, a handshake, a really thoughtful question, that is what transforms you from just a name on a piece of paper into a real, memorable professional who is genuinely invested in this career. It's an absolute game changer. And just look at the payoff for this strategy. The data couldn't be clearer. Making an in-person visit can boost your callback rate by 60%, plus 60%. That is a massive return on your effort, and it proves that taking this extra step has a direct, tangible reward. Okay, so we've covered 2 really powerful, proactive strategies. Now let's talk about the most important part, your next move. How you can actually put all of this into practice. So let's do a quick recap. Think of the direct call as your intelligence gathering mission. It's how you get info and start to build that initial rapport. Then, the in-person visit is your impact mission. That's how you make a lasting impression and really show your curiosity. And you know what? They work great together. You can call first and then use that call to schedule a time to visit. I want to leave you with this final thought from Henry David Thoreau. Success isn't really about sitting around and waiting for that perfect opportunity to just land in your lap. It's the natural result of being busy, of being proactive, of making those calls and showing up. It finds you when you're already in motion. So the only question that's really left is the one you see right here. What proactive step are you going to take today? Are you going to draft up a list of hospitals to call? Are you going to print out that resume and plan a visit? The opportunity is truly yours to create. Now go get it.